Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing a try not to laugh, and tomorrow I might be live streaming some WWE 2K17. So let's just get into this try not to laugh. We're going to be watching maybe 2 or 3 try not to laughs. Okay, so let's get in it. Hate him. Sorry about that, guys. Guys.
Kylie Jenner to the foyer. I have a little surprise for you.
Start to come out. It's pretend. Are you sure? If you let that fall in there, see? I'll teach you how to do it. All you have to do is wave your hand.
Pretty famous.
And the spider goes across.
She did the same challenge. Go and look at her channel.
All you have to do is wave your hand. Try again.
I actually love my cat Mario.
If I die, tell my mama I love her. Honey, if I die, I won't be dying.
Don't do it. No. Don't do it. No. Don't do it. No. 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 Don't even think of no. Don't even think about no!
Hope they didn't break any bones, especially the dog. See, the girl got caught, but then they fell.
You know what your problem is? You are just being jealous. Jealous of who? I'm trying to see the person I'm jealous of.
Every time you yell at your kids, put a quarter in your no yelling sock, and soon you'll have a weapon to...
Get some help.
Tomara que a Júlia seja muito feliz com a escolha dela. They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. When you're not really fine, you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
How it feels to chew 5 gum. Let's go, ready?
You spend far too much time with your computer. It's not healthy.
It's my life.
That's so very, very sad.
Stop it. Get some help.
Awesome, bros. Here's a bro fist for you. Love you, bros.
I can't believe you've done this.
Let me give you a clear good. That one's gotta go. Who did you expect? Sparta flop?
Okay, it's called the trust fall. Okay, trust fall. Ready, set, go.
Около 10 тысяч сотрудников, но во время вынужденного простоя им обещают выплачивать.
Una comunidad cooperativa.
Espérate que me cogieron la botella. Regresame en breve, no se vayan.
I didn't just splatter paint, I was my paint.
Good boy, go, go. Go on, Chips. Oh, my God. Well, she didn't want to go.
Nice, Ron.
I sneezed. Oh, I'm not allowed to sneeze. My new wallpaper.
It's fall. Get ready for pumpkin flavored everything.
Oh, God.
Cannibalism. Road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does.
The girls still want me. Are you sure about that?
No, she's confident.
That's me or my teacher.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
And guys, leave down in the comments what you hear. Tell me what you guys hear. Yanny or Laurel?
Education major, cliff diver. Forensic science major, outdoor photographer. At GCU, adventure and learning is never too far away. Earn your degree in fewer than 4 years while exploring Arizona. Find your purpose at GCU.
Do you hear Yanny
Laurel.
or Laurel?
Laurel. Laurel.
I hear
A recent Twitter poll found that 47% of people hear Yanny, while 53% hear Laurel. Clearly, this has created an internet argument that is dividing the nation. So, what is the science on the madness? One of the first aspects is priming. If you were to play this clip without providing the option of Yanny or Laurel, you may have heard neither of these words, but by reading them, you're primed to hear one or the other. Secondly, when you speak, you are producing sound waves which propagate through the air. This is a visual depiction of the sound waves of the original Yanny/Laurel recording, created by Brad Story, a professor of speech, language, and hearing. Here is the depiction of him saying Laurel. You can see that the acoustic features are very similar. Here is a depiction of him saying Yanny. The acoustic features are also similar. So the words Yanny and Laurel audibly are more similar than you might think. Whether you're listening on a laptop, phone, or headphones will influence what you hear based on sound quality. But what if you are listening through the same device, but you hear different things with someone next to you? It might have to do with the...
Ew. I'd be scared too.
Hit the dot for Uncle Mike one time. Hit the dot for Uncle Mike one time. Why did you wake up so this thought you fooled me with it.
The last one was a little bit savage, but you should never do that in real life.
Drop it. Drop it. Good boy.
Sarah, can you tell lights and we'll do these electrics?
This one. Hurry, I'm sorry.
And the doctor said you're gonna be silly for like another 5 hours. Are you okay? Do you feel like you're gonna make You're so high. Yeah!
Oh shit.
Well, I got one at first.
Day to you. Sing with me, guys.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday, dear. Oh, it's a fire! It's a fire!
Blow it out.
Okay, if you don't do the challenge, you have to donate €100. Okay.
I didn't do it right. All right now.
I'm just wanting right in my mouth. It did against my own will. I would have kept you. I loved you from the moment on. Honey, are you? Abby, your teeth are okay. But they're dead. They Okay, close them up. They'll be all right.
Obviously, I wouldn't do anything to that board, but I'm going to hear everybody out.
I'm gonna bust him. What are you doing? Aren't you doing anything?
Guys, for this next video, it's gonna be scary. So, if you are old, or if you're younger than 8, you should go and grab. If you are 8 or younger, you have to have a parent watching this with you, okay?
Chuck E. Cheese's, known as a place where a kid can be a kid, isn't as innocent as people make it out to be. Sure, it seems like just another arcade place for kids, with a creepy robotic mascot band on a stage, but unfortunately, I got to experience it. I got to experience the truth, the horrible truth behind Chuck E. Cheese. During the summer of 2006, I was about to be a senior in high school and I needed some extra cash to buy a car, so I decided to look for a job. I searched the newspapers daily for any job openings anywhere, but I found more news stories about missing teenagers than I did job listings. It was a strange time. My parents didn't want me going out anywhere, and most parents kept their children indoors at all times. It was the 6th missing teenager that month. It was in the paper, on the news, it was everywhere. They all seemed to be either 16 or 17 years old. I came from a small town in Pennsylvania, but these disappearances brought a lot of attention to our town. However, these reports didn't stop me from going out to look for a job. I lived about 10 minutes away walking distance from a big strip mall that had a Chuck E. Cheese in it, and when I was applying to some stores in that strip mall, I noticed that the Chuck E. Cheese had a help wanted sign on the door, so I went in to apply. I asked the employee standing by the entrance for a job application, and without responding, he called for a manager. A man, probably in his late 40s, walked to me and greeted me, immediately asking when I could start. He didn't even interview or talk with me, he just basically offered me the job right away. This shocked me because I had never heard of a job that didn't require some kind of interview. I told him I could start work immediately. The man told me to come back the next day to be trained and to receive the employee uniform. I left the place so excited I didn't even think about how weird it was. I had just gotten a job. Now I could take for a car before school starts. It wasn't until I got back home that I started to realize how strange it was that I was spontaneously offered a job with no interviewing. They basically just hired a complete stranger. How did they know if I was qualified or able to do the job? I imagined that they were just really short-staffed and decided to just be happy I got the job. That night, I did some research on what I would most likely be doing as my job. I found out that most new employees would either be cleaning up or dressing as the Chuck E. Cheese mascot. Oh, great, I thought. I really didn't want to have to walk around in that thing. I went back the next day around 4 o'clock. The manager greeted me and gave me a red shirt with the Chuck E. Cheese logo. He then proceeded to show me what it was I would be doing, which was cleaning tables, sweeping floors, and cleaning and maintaining the robotic mascots. I was relieved that he didn't mention dressing in the Chuck E. costume, but I didn't understand what he meant by maintaining the robotic mascots. I asked him what he meant by that, and he explained that sometimes the animatronics get quirky, particularly Chucky. He explained that sometimes, even in their idle states, the animatronics get overheated and need to be cooled down, or they might break or glitch. So my job was to prevent that by spraying the fur of the robots with a bottle containing some kind of liquid, probably water. Somehow that would cool down the animatronics or something. I didn't see how that made sense, but I didn't question it. It seemed easy enough. After showing me all of this, the manager asked me if I was ready to start working today. I was shocked, but I was anxious to make money, so I told him yes. It was only then that he finally introduced himself as John and asked me for my name. After I introduced myself, he seemed in a hurry to leave. Before I stopped him and asked him if he needed my personal information and worker's card since I was only 17. He chuckled and responded, "Don't worry about that, bud. This job is off the books." I asked him what I should start doing and when my shift ended. He told me to clean tables for now and to leave when instructed. After this, he stormed out of the building without even saying goodbye or good luck. I stood there, feeling awkward and extremely confused. What kind of job was this? Leave when instructed? How long were they going to keep me in here? And they didn't need any of my information? I got started cleaning tables and continued to do so for a while. It wasn't so bad so far. About an hour into my shift, an employee
Okay, guys, I'm gonna be making a part 2. So, if you want to hear more of the story, then you gotta hit the like button. Because if I get 3 likes, then I'll do a part 2 and resume from this one. Stay cool, stay awesome, and don't forget to be nice to each other. Bye bye.